Hey guys, Asher here, back in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the most unique Friday Night Funkin' mods with the most unique mechanics I have ever seen for an FNF mod. Now, this mod originally came out, I think last year or the year before that, and I played it. I can barely remember. I don't think many people actually played it, because it's a horror mod, but it wasn't like one of the big horror mods, but it's extremely unique in the way it does stuff. The mod in question is, I think it's like Friday at Treasure Island, or something along the lines of that. And essentially what it is it's Five Nights at Treasure Island, but in FNF. So essentially what it is it's the whole game of Five Nights at Treasure Island, but FNF-ified, if you catch my drift. So essentially, in it, as you'll probably see on the screen, it has the same mechanics as Five Nights at Treasure Island, as in the game you're not rapping against anything, you're singing to yourself. However, the animatronics come into your office and you've got to deal with them appropriately. For example, if Mickey, Minnie or Donald, for example, come in, you hit space to shut off a camera and they all disappear. If Goofy comes in, you hold down Control to stay still and wait until he disappears, and if the face appears at your desk, you press Shift to switch off the lights. Now, what makes this mod really unique is not because of these mechanics, but how these mechanics flow in the game. For example, if you hold Control and you start hitting notes, Boyfriend's poses will be extremely subdued as if he's not moving at all, whereas if you hit Shift and then start hitting notes, Boyfriend will start whistling the song instead of actually singing it out loud. Now, this has got to be like one of the best ways of mechanics I've seen, and I do not want to imagine the amount of coding jargon that went into that. It's probably quite simple, as in if Shift is pressed, load this and blah blah blah. That's really dumbed down, probably a lot more complex. But recently it did get an update. I'm playing that update in the background, although I haven't gotten far enough to see the update stuff. But apparently I think they reworked all 7 nights, and they also added a custom night. So I do recommend you go and play it, although the one gripe I have is the goddamn input system for that mod. It's using a custom engine, I think, called Magic Master. I've never heard of that engine in my life, but the note system is so similar to Cade Engine and base game that from an experienced psych player, they just don't flow right. Like, ghost tapping is nowhere in sight, I'm 100% sure. And what would be a relatively easy song on psych caused me to get 99 misses. And also, for example, some of the mechanics, some of them don't really flow well with the note type. So, for example, I was playing After Night song, and one of the mechanics is when a character shows up on the left, you gotta press space, or on the right, you gotta press space, whilst you're battling the character in the center. However, for some odd reason, I don't know if it was just me, or it's because of the engine, but if you wanted to press space, and there was also a note at the same time, you'd have to hit the note first, then press space. And mind you, that can get really difficult because, for example, you could be holding through a note, hit space a couple seconds too late, causing you to miss an entire hold note. Now, I also don't know if there's a health system at all. I don't think there is. I think it might be to do with the battery power, but from what I've seen, there is no penalties for missing whatsoever. So you could theoretically, like whenever an animatronic shows up, just take your hands off the keyboard and focus solely on the animatronics. Probably wouldn't do that, it probably wouldn't end that well, but like, there's no health bar in sight, and I don't think there is. I think it's made that way. But all in all, a really good mod. It also has custom jump scares when you die, so that's a major plus as well. The art is really well done, and it really captures the iconic Treasure Island feel. But yeah, that was just me ranting about this really cool mod I liked. The mod will be linked in the description. And my new announcement, I'm making a Friday Night Funkin' engine in Unity. I'm going to record myself making it, so yeah, look forward to that. With that said, I'll see you all in the next video. Astronomical, out.